I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. Next up, let's take... That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
On the court for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the fourth. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie will put.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And here's MP for three. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Knicks trail by 13. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
On the wing, Bridges. He's got 5. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, Bridges rarely forces things. That's one thing you appreciate about his game. He stays within himself and plays within the flow of the game.
The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. Ramirez has got 6 in the quarter.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Thompson with it. Hart outside, down low. Here's Towns. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Giddey gets it to go.
It would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Towns against Vucevic. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Bridges double team. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got 10 points.
It's obvious Anunoby has put a ton of work into his game. Now that catch and shoot, Jay, is a real weapon.
Well, a chance to check out Mycareer Bridges here. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Oh, good with the triple.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. On the wing, MP. Brunson covering. Boozelis' shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Anunoby has the open look. Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
OG, reliable and capable as a scorer. He's got his rhythm going, so he's going to keep shooting.
Here's Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Got himself into a really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 14. Clarkson for three. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Buzella sets a screen for MP. The three-pointer no good. Knicks trail by 14. Clarkson goes in. Took him no time at all on that one. 9 points for Jordan Clarkson.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Buzella sets a screen for MP. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 15. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Major force from Mycareer Bridges there.
Back to MD. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. It's deflected from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the...
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss plays more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ramirez out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Collins in at the 5. Clarkson finds McBride. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. To the inside, Huerter. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Towns for 3. And Ramirez pulls it down. Ramirez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Williams. Towns with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Drops in the tray.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. And New York with a change here, too. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Floats it up for MP. And stolen by Anunoby. Outside, Jones. Williams has a screen for MP. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Jones. And the Bulls with another miss. Knicks trail by 11. Over in the corner, McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, a player as versatile as Anunoby is extremely valuable. I know he gives you defense, scoring, plus he can make a play or two as well.
Now Jones takes the shot. No problem with the wide open jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Clarkson.
Nice, strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Chicago making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. White comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us in the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And Gonzalez continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
The basket is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
White fires. The three is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. Hard outside. Here's Brunson barreling in.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
Gonzalez takes a screen for MP. Misses the three. Knicks trail by 5. Outside, Brunson. MP with the rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Here we got Brunson. From about 16, it misses.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway. Let's go by these guards.
Rebounded by Towns.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. That's what you want defensively. Force contested three.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And New York making a change here. Bridges checks in. And Chicago has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. He hits the first one, and then increases the lead to 6.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Buries the deep ball.
Bridges is that guy. Wants the ball in these moments. Absolutely incredible.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game.
So tough to deal with. I mean, Jalen Brunson is savvy, oozing out of his pores. I mean, he takes full advantage of it all.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
We come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Big moment here for MP.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what we know? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making. This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one that he won. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And so it's Chicago winning this one. And
all right, MP, your body's still quote-unquote shut down in a good way. Or you feeling that ankle yet?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Got the win.
right? Sometimes for out of bounds, you got to stretch for content, but other times.
Yeah. Just for that, I'm going to outscore Buddy.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Wow, the fans are loud in here tonight, Doris. Early season hype is all around us.
This building feels electric right now. Listen, the standings are wide open. Hope is in the air. It's contagious.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. MP is out there with Buzelis, and it's Collins in at the 5.
They're just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
And Utah has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. George sets a screen. Stolen by Giddey. The finish! Oh, okay then.
Boy, quick reflexes from Giddey. This guy all about creating chances for his team.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Kessler. Giddey against George. Markkanen sets a screen. They double-team George. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Collins with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space in that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Buzelis, good, and the assist goes to MP. Buzelis has got his second basket on the night. George passes to Filipowski. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
MP high post. Markkanen's there. Collins, no good. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And the more experience George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season, and we know this. The guy is elite athletically. Like, there's a lot of good building blocks here.
Here's George. Chicago with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Wow, Lauri Markkanen, that's a ferocious finish.
30 seconds left now. Oh, wow! He drills it from deep. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to George. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. That one from long range. MP's got 10.
3 points.
7 seconds left to play in the first. George for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much.
And so it's Lauri Markkanen making things happen for the Jazz. He put together. Look for Utah. Markkanen's checked in for Nie. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Keontae George in for Williams. Then for Chicago, Uzelis is checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Herter. And it's White in for Dosunmu. They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Lauri Markkanen out there with Bailey. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Collier in at the point guard. That's the group for Utah right now.
And that's a well-timed play. With Uzelis ready to catch and to finish.
And Smith over to help. And here's Bailey for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bailey's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And on lottery night, the Utah Jazz sliding back to the 5th pick, Doris.
BA, I know for the fan base, obviously that's disappointing. Everybody wants the top pick, or they're hoping for at least a top 3 pick. But here's the key for the Utah Jazz. They have put in place an organization of leadership that will make good decisions over a span of time. This isn't a one-draft wonder. This is about building out over time and getting a sustainable roster.
When it comes to contesting shots, Uzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
The 3 is up. MP no good. Utah trailing here. And he lobs it up. Ooh, they go up top for Markkanen.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air, he'll finish.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. They're running into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
George, a screen on MP.
Boy, how about that move? There's more than one way to get to the cup. This will do it pretty fashion, Lauri Markkanen.
And the basket by MP. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. The rebound by MP.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Down low, Markkanen.
Now, this shows you how dynamic Lauri Markkanen is as a scorer. If he feels good, boy, the numbers come in a hurry.
He's checked in for Utah. Filipowski comes in for Collier. Then for Chicago, Collins comes in for Smith. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
George, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Giddey. The rebound by Filipowski.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
The offensive rebound. George outside. Inside, here's Markkanen. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 6th assist of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Collins with a screen on Markkanen. MP to pass to Collins. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back.
Markkanen outside. To the wing on the left. Corner shot. Ramirez with a rebound. Ramirez has got 5 rebounds tonight. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted. Got it going. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls. They lead by a bucket. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that could... And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court for Chicago. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Ellis out there with Zach Collins. And it's Ramirez in at the 3 slot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Grant, you played in the physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, BA. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Here's George. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
White finds MP. Pulls up. And that's good for 2. Ramirez has got 20 points.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here's Bailey for 3. Ellis grabs the board.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, BA. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker manning the middle.
And let's take a look at the top rookie rebounders. MP, number 1. 3rd is Ace Bailey.
These 2 guys have done a terrific job in the paint right from the get-go, using their bodies so well and out-hustling more experienced players.
Collins comes with a double. George outside. Markkanen with a screen on Giddey. Here's George. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. George has got 5 points.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
MP finds Collins. That one goes in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bailey. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen with the stop.
You can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
And that one's good.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pass to Kessler. 20 seconds left in the third. No one covered. Collier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Drops in the three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's perfect from the line this time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Harry from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under review.
Officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And they're going to take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
NBA, you can...
MP getting it done for Chicago. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. George Niang out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in a two-guard. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Williams with the screen. Down low. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Bulls lead by 9.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Markkanen. Jones comes with a double team. Back to Markkanen. Here's the three. The shot, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Utah taking a switch here. Filipowski's checked in. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones, the pass to Ramirez. From deep. From deep. MP sinks it.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball for the Jazz. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. Then for Chicago, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. White comes in for Herter. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones.
I just love the ball movement.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter. MP fires. Yes, sir. From way outside.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jazz trail by 16. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Markkanen. The three is off. Chicago's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Drains the triple.
From another zip code, MP has it.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Collins. And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by White. Oh, it's off! And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. And it's Collins off the drive. And Collins with the slam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
George outside. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Getting with a double team. For three, George knocks down the trifecta.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Kessler with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Marking it outside. Let's loose for three. Rebounded by Giddey. Bulls leading by 16.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
And Utah has possession. 19-point game. Money from three. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
The headline coming into this game was what your...
That dude wrote a check he couldn't cash.
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good.
All right, this is the 4th game in our series. It takes you behind the scenes of MP's quest to prove.
Well, guess.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
To secure your tickets today, simply stop by the ticket booth or visit our website. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "bulls" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest predictions team will respond and address your concern immediately.
Be here for our mascot meeting. All fans of the Pens will receive a poster of Benny the Bull.
All right, Bulls fans, we'll be doing another special giveaway at our next home game. The first 15,000 fans will be getting their very own Benny the Bull calendar. You still have a chance to be a part of the Bulls game day experience this season. Visit our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information about available tickets.
Oh, say does that star... GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
So the next starting five. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon, and it's Wolf at the power forward. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And that one, good.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
The three from MP. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Porter. The Trey. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-5 run. Basket counts. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Thomas. It's good from long range.
Well, Thomas is an eager three-point shooter. He wasn't going to pass up that chance.
Fires from deep. And MP with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. Nets trail by 12. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porter. Over MP. Porter, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ramirez can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. After playing a complementary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Here's Demon. The Bulls getting the bucket. And again, no good by Brooklyn. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Jones kicks to MP. Inside, here's Vucevic. Kicks it out to MP. Good! Another from 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Here's Thomas. Down low, the kick out to Porter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beat. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes. Some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. MP comes in for Patrick Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Javon Carter. MP out there with Bruce Ellis. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Near the three-point line, it's Porter.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Bulls leading by 15. Dosunmu, the pass to Collins.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Williams. To the paint. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Johnson outside. Williams for three. And the Nets miss again. Chicago has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a break.
2 minutes.
Pass to Porter. Johnson from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Ramirez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. This is how they like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And White slams it in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Thomas kicks to Porter. And the Nets miss again.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
White, good.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Here is Thomas. Porter in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. And it's Demon missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Porter for 3. No good that time. And here's MP for 3. And so is the Chicago Bulls. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Out of the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
A lot of bricks out there.
And that's all for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then it's Porter. And it's Timmy in at the 5 spot. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Thomas outside. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And slammed up by Vucevic.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Demon. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. From past the arc, Wolf. Great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so, MP will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Sinks the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 9 points.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Timeout called the Nets. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at San Antonio, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago,
they've held serve halfway through the season. Not much movement this go-round. I'm sure they're just fine being in the top 5.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 22.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-star.
Jones, the pass to MP. Fires away from way outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Thomas.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Demon. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Demon's got his second bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this.
And again for 3.
And now, to this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Pass to Demon. Takes a 3. And the Nets another 3.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Wolf. Now here's Thomas for the 3. And Ramirez pulls it down. Ramirez has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 6. Launches it. Connects from 3-point range. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays from him.
And let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Don.
Exert yourself by being disciplined.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Dosunmu is out there with Carter. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's MP. And it's Collins in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Smith with a screen on Porter. Williams with the steal. Johnson after 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Good on the triple.
Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
The net shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. The kick out to Porter. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Buzelis. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Ramirez passes to Smith, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or else they can expect Smith to keep going at them down there.
Back to man. Over in the corner, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Inside, got a piece of it. To the inside, and Smith with the stop.
Showcasing the long limbs. Smith going up to snatch that one.
On the wing, Porter. Nets passing it around. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
A 3 from MP. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Here's man. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Williams in the post, covered by Smith. Outside, Porter, beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Williams, that's for 2. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Timmy. Here's man. There's Williams with the three. Rebound by Smith. Now, here's MP. He's covered closely. Lets it go with the three. Good! Another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, we have to go for the tie.
Okay, all right. They should, but they're not.
All right, ready for some rapid fire?
Shoot.
Tougher to defend off the dribble.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect for the team's success.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the center position. Now here's Randall. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Chicago with the ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass to Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Here's Buzelis. 17 points in his last outing.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Ramirez, the pass to Jones. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 5.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
MP no good. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. Outside McDaniels. Over MP. They get it back. And another shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Certain guys can remake their game to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Jones.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Williams.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
DeSumo goes in. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got his second basket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Barron-J. Back to Randall. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Ingles. Minnesota again missing. Left side, Williams. Back to MP. And he banks in the layup. Ramirez has got his third basket on the night right there.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Chicago, whose Ellis is checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Terry, and it's Trey Jones in for Carter. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Joe Ingles, and it's Clark in it for three. Bulls leading by 5, standing just under 7 feet. Zach Collins puts that size to work out there.
Always looking for his next rebound or just a point-blank bucket. Collins knows that his physicality is what he has to bring to the floor, and he operates mostly in the paint.
And let's swing it over to the sideline, and here's Riley.
Well, NP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He contributed 52 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Ingles, a screen on Jones. For three, DiVincenzo knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. MP, the pass to Collins. Launches a three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Ramirez has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Edwards. Reed for three. And it's MP with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he makes it.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Uzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Reed, a screen on MP. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And here's MP from outside. Randall pulls down the board with a good chunk of the season in the books, Richard. Are you keeping an eye on the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah, it's not too far away to start throwing some of those ideas into the good old trade machine, but I'd like to be respectful to the players and not speculate too much. There's a lot more involved than just moving players.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Ingles.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
From the arc, MP making the long-range connection.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by DeSumo. The shot by Conley, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. He drops it from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Left side, Edwards. Reed for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Oh, no way! Oh, wow!
Good for him. What a shot.
$19 seconds left in the half. Reed for three. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, great D that time from MP. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan?
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shoot. And that is going to do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
MP is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Here's Conley. McDaniels from long range. Ramirez with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Randall outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Clock at 6. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And it's Ramirez missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Edwards for 3. Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen. The shot by Conley, no good.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Chicago leading by 22. Outside Jones. Screen by MP. Jones, the pass to MP. Now here's White. Chicago passing it around. Screen by MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Conley. Reed, a screen on Jones. Conley, he's open. McDaniels, that's good.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Lets it fly. And there's another one for Chicago. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter here. It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Conley. Off target from outside.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the basket by MP.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Now Reed. And here's Randall. He's guarded by White. Randall, good. Randall's gotten his third basket of the night.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
MP, a screen on Edwards. And here's MP from outside. Bulls keep it alive. The three. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 31.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Reed. Randall outside. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Let's just say his substitution is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
McDaniels from long range. Here's MP. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close.
And so it's Chicago with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Dante DiVincenzo. Joe Ingles is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Shannon in a shooting guard. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Inside. Here's Collins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. Here's Shannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Collins with a screen on Ingles. MP way outside. Connects again from distance.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Randall outside. Out left to the wing. And here's Clark for 3. The rebound by MP. Ramirez has got rebound number 11. Fires from way outside.
Did you see where he shot that from?
How about that?
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The kick out to Ingles. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Ingles got 3 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Shannon. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Puts up a three. The rebound by Shannon. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Ingles from outside. Counted from distance. Ingles has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
That's a good approach.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way.
Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Here's Shannon. He's covered by DeSumo. 6 to shoot. Clark outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
From deep, MP. And again for three.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in the season. Randall, the pass to Clark. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
MP, no good. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. McDaniels passes to Reed. Back to Daniels. Oh, it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team.
MP, they say the season's a marathon and not a...
Dumb. I put a lot of pressure on myself.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Dominic, thank you.
Okay, what are we doing, Ma? I thought we talked about... Yeah, I can see how that's funny.